1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954.
Food, wine, restaurant, travel, and entertainment. That's what we do here. Not only on CRN Digital Talk, but on What's Cooking. And talk about entertainment. We happen to have with us Brett and Nettie. Together, they are La La Land. And Brett, kind of our audience is probably saying, what is La La Land? For those that don't exactly understand the lingo, the jargon, tell us kind of what it's all about and kind of what you had in mind with this concept.
Okay, well, La La Land is a show hosted by two Los Angeles actors, four Los Angeles artists. We're looking to bring on some undiscovered talent onto the show. There is so much talent in LA, and a lot of it sometimes doesn't get the exposure it deserves. So we'd like to bring some people on who are maybe flying under the radar a little bit, actors, musicians, any type of artists, as long as they're from Los Angeles, and kind of talk to them a little bit about what they're doing and how they got here, their story, and how they came to come here.
Great idea. I guess there's only so much room to get on TMZ or Entertainment Tonight or Access Hollywood. So you do need a lot of land for those that aren't Charlie Sheen, perhaps, of that ilk or caliber or into those kind of things, that they can get on a program such as yours and kind of not only display their craft, but express their passion.
Absolutely. You know, there are so many great stories about how people came to LA. So we would like to hear those and get them out there and inspire people to come to LA and pursue their dreams.
You know, we kind of do hear about the Hollywood story about coming to Los Angeles, coming to Hollywood to try to make it. People still do that, I guess.
They sure do.
It's a story. It's a story. I guess it never will go old, and I guess it's as long as people have dreams and as long as there's a Hollywood, people will still come.
Oh yeah, yeah. They film all over now because it's just cheaper. But Hollywood is definitely the place if you want to come and start up somewhere. I mean, it's got all the connections.
Nettie, what's your background? How did you kind of get the bug?
I was born here in Los Angeles, the city of Lost Angels, as I like to call it. And I've been an entertainer since I was 2. My mom was a dancer. My dad wrote plays. And I ended up on television at like 7 years of age. I was playing Maggie on Doogie Howser, which I get made fun of relentlessly for. But I loved it so much. And I mean, who doesn't love Neil Patrick Harris? I mean, he's awesome. And and I just kept doing it. I ended up moving to the Middle East for a little while, but I came back and I got my degree in theater and writing, and here I am.
So you've kind of been there and done it, so that you'll be able to add quite a bit to the program.
We'll see.
Yeah. Right, sounding good. If people want to kind of follow kind of your activities leading up to the commencement of the program, could they... Facebook, Twitter, any kind of way that they can kind of keep in touch with you personally?
They sure can. They can go to facebook.com/Brett Chapin. They can also go to my website, brettchapin.com, and they can send us an email to lalalandradio@gmail.com if they're interested in coming on the show.
I've even heard that at some point Robert Conrad might appear on the program as well.
I would love that. He's always welcome on our show.
It has been rumored, so I know Robert has a lot of fans out there, so they're going to want to try to keep in touch with you to kind of... Well, who knows what he might say? It could be something that he doesn't say on his own program. It could be something inside.
I hope so. He's got a lot of great stories.
He might drop a little tidbit on the program that he don't dare drop on his own program.
That's right.
One of those Hollywood secrets.
Yeah.
Sad day again, the passing of Elizabeth Taylor. Check it out at crntalk.com on the blog for what's cooking. Interesting additional information, I am sure. Don't know if they're going to mention anything about her insatiable appetite for sex. That was something that came up on one of the newscasts. That I don't know if that's true, but being that she was married 8 or 9 times, it's certainly possible. Hey, eat well, everybody. Thanks for joining us.